Welcome to the Loyal Family LF podcast, where we the most illest, most realest podcast alive. I'm your host, J Ham LF. I'm with my co-host.
Nobody wins when the family feuds. We all screwed because we never had the tools. Y'all think small, I think biggie. Your whole passing danger, 10 Mississippi. Old niggas never respected me. New niggas is the reason I stopped drinking that Hennessy. Nobody wins when the family feuds. What's better than 1 millionaire? Two. Y'all stop me when I'm stopped telling the truth. What is good? It is your guy, Mr. Blackberry LF, a.k.a. Mr. Blackberry the Chef, a.k.a. Jehovah Barry, a.k.a. Mr. Latin Souls himself. It is I, the King, Barry the Great. What is good, everybody? How you doing?
And we got a special guest in the building. You mind introducing yourself?
Oh, that was me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they call me Uncle Eric.
Uncle E.
Uncle E in the house.
All right, but before we get into anything else, shout out to our sponsors, Frontline Millionaires, where you can get your Frontline Millionaires gear at www.frontlinemillionaires.shop.
Also sponsored by I'm Different and It's Okay by Stephanie_Kia684 on Instagram. Click the link in the bio.
Okay, what's up? So how y'all feeling today?
Feeling good. Went to the Mayweather gym today. Got my workout in. I need to start hitting the weight training, know what I mean? Do that a little bit more. I feel like I'm lacking on that. I got the calisthenics and I'm running a little bit more, but now I'm starting to get that I need to start weight training so I could be the complete package. Be out here working around with no shirt on.
Well, it's summertime.
I'm still walking around with no shirt. I don't care.
That's what's up. How you feeling today, Uncle E?
I'm doing very fine, man. I'm just living my life. I can't complain.
Okay.
You know, get my little nephew out there running and everything's going to be great.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. On Saturday, you do I'm running with him. We're going to do a 5K run. What exactly do you do and what is it that's going to happen that I got to endure?
Well, first off, let me give a little shout out to the sponsors. They're called Pace Runs. It's a black-owned, not-for-profit running organization. They're not the biggest, but they put on the best events in New York. They're so good that you got people like New York Road Runners that sponsors New York City Marathon trying to shut them down. Last, I guess, what was the 19th? Mm-hmm. They did a Juneteenth run at Brooklyn Bridge Park. Phenomenal. This one, this Saturday, is going to be Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Yep. And the finisher medal is going to be some Black Panther-based thing. I did it last year, and they give out, Black Panther shirts. They're going to give out, like, a prize for the best Black Panther costume.
Okay.
They give out finisher medals. And more importantly, not that it'll be me, but whoever wins the race is going to get paid.
How much?
Well, last time, let's see, in a Juneteenth race, they usually bring out that big check, like that, big doofy check.
Yeah.
But they couldn't find their big check, so they just gave them cash.
I'll take that.
Yeah, so a man was just like waving like a handful of cash around saying, yeah,
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm rich.
All right, so what you telling me is that I got to go out here and show my superiority. Is that a word?
Yeah, that's what you would have to go do.
Yeah, I'm going to be out there flexing. Y'all fellas should come with me.
Yeah, I'll stop by and see what's going on. I'm a little too out of shape right now to be running, but I'll definitely be a spectator.
Well, I tell you, the race starts at 8:30 in the morning. So,
okay,
if you're not there, you blink, you missed it.
Yeah. Well, I got a question. I've been watching you for years. How long you been like running through marathons and stuff like that?
Well, I did my first marathon in 2004.
Okay.
I ran the London Marathon in 2004. I've done the New York City Marathon about 8, 9 times. I ran marathons in South Carolina, where else? A couple other states. But right now, I'm getting a little bit up there in age, so I'm stopping with that marathon.
You're slowing down.
Yeah. That's for crazy people. I'm just doing 5K, 10K. It's
okay.
Stuff I can handle and still live the next day.
How much training do you have to do? Like what goes into training for a marathon?
Well, For me, when I was running marathons, on average, I was run about, I'll say about 40, 45 miles a week. Plus, every race that was out there, I entered. It was 5K, half marathon, 10K. I just got out there and did it. So if you want to run a marathon, I say you want to get a base of at least 35 miles a week. Man. At least.
I do 5 miles a week and I'm dead. I'm like, my God, my legs hurt.
See,
I can't walk up no stairs.
See, that's why I don't do that no more. I mean, ain't nobody got no time for getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go, oh, I got to go for a run before work. No, I got to sleep before I go to work.
I know.
That's a fact.
You tired.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. So how long have you been, like doing, let's say, fitness or like staying in tune with keeping in shape? And
I think I started, I'd have to say sophomore year in high school.
Okay. So you've been doing this your whole life?
Pretty much. No.
Never stop?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, my mom used to tell me, you got to be like a shark. Don't stop moving. Just keep moving. You keep moving, eventually you'll get there.
Yeah, that's definitely the truth.
So, yeah, I know. But, what you got to do is you got to find something that, has your interest.
Yeah.
So when I lost interest in marathons, that's when I started doing obstacle course races.
Like American Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, that craziness. Yeah, Spartan race, mud runs, Tough Mudder, stuff like that. And that was fun for a while until I fell off that wall that time. And
that sound like that hurt.
Yeah, that wasn't so much fun. And then, to just relax a little bit. And now I've been doing little races like this every now and then. But I've been concentrating more on, training other people, bringing up the Barry Kias of the world, take my spot and, stand on that podium and get that medal and hopefully get that cheddar, too.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to be dead, right afterwards. I might have to be in the ambulance to get a ride home, but I'm going to do it. It's in my head. I'm doing it now.
Well, you know what else? That's why I say my goal now is just two things. Don't be a DFL.
What's that?
Down for life?
Dead fucking last. Don't be that.
Oh,
shit. Right. And don't be that guy that they take away in the ambulance. So,
yeah.
You do those two things, you're all right.
Yeah.
So
I like that. Dead fucking last.
Yeah, don't get that. Yeah, don't get the DFL.
Yeah, nobody wants to be in last.
No.
Oh, man.
When you run and you see that police car coming up behind you, letting the street back open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you know you last.
Oh, man. So I see you have on your Latin Souls jersey.
Oh, yeah. Throwback.
Yeah. No.
Got mine
He
too.
got on one of the original. Oh, look at y'all.
Yeah.
Back
Shout out to Latin
when I
Souls.
was
Where
great.
yours at, Jay?
Listen, I won championships with Latin Souls. I got trophies, everything.
I even have my Angels, the year that we won the championship.
Oh yeah.
Nah, y'all got original content right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Latin Souls, man.
Definitely. That was like the greatest times of our life.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was telling them the other day, Uncle Eric, because they was too young to realize my greatness. Because they was trying to play me out. Like that year we won the championship, I had the second highest batting average on the team behind Yusef.
Yeah, he could hit. I gotta admit. He could hit.
Well, was you the second best player on
Yes,
the team?
Boo Boo, all he could do was pitch. And that was a fact.
I didn't even say no names. He said it. So obviously he felt the way.
Seb, that was my man, but he never played like that because him and Jesse used to fight all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy.
Even the year before, I always had better batting average than half of the team. Matter of fact, than all the team.
That's what's up.
Except for Jamel. Jamel was the greatest player I ever seen at that age.
No, Jamel was a natural.
Jamel was a beast.
What's his last name?
Severe.
Jamel Severe. That's right.
Yeah, they definitely know Mel. They know Mel.
Yeah, they know my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the truth.
Yeah.
So what got you into the Latin Souls? Like when you was coaching?
Well, I knew that Jamel had I had to get him into something.
Yeah.
And he wanted to play baseball. So I went out, I said, well, let me find the best league in Brooklyn. So that was pretty easy. I just, where all the Dominicans are.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll find the Dominicans, you'll find a good league.
Yeah.
So we went out there. First practice, the coach quit. And they said, oh, we need somebody to take over the team. I said, I'll do it. Because you know what the definition of a volunteer is, right?
Yeah. You don't get paid.
No, that means somebody that didn't understand the question.
Okay. Yeah.
So, so I took him out there, and I didn't know nothing about coaching little kids and stuff like that. So I read a book, and I went out there the first day with like a milk crate, and I put it on home plate. Then I took a bag of baseballs, and I took it out into the middle of center field. And I said, okay, y'all throw the ball into that milk crate, and whoever gets as closest, you're going to be a pitcher.
That's crazy.
So, like, they're throwing in, like, getting the ball, like, roll in that direction or go hit the backstop or something crazy like that. And I said, okay, at least y'all know how to throw. And then Jamel came up, and he started throwing the ball from center field into the milk crate on the home plate. Dang. Yeah, and I said, oh, that's my house in South Beach right there. Yeah. I said, yeah, this kid going to be nice. So,
yeah, Jamel was definitely a beast.
Yeah. So, but then, you get a little bit older, you find out, oh, there's girls out there. And
yes, they kind of change.
Yeah. And it's a wrap, I try to explain to them, you sign that contract, you get better girls. But,
yeah. You don't understand that when you're young. You don't understand that till you get older. You be like, damn, I should have went hard.
That's how I came up.
Yeah, you know how it go.
Yeah, so, but, it still worked out good,
Yeah, it worked out because I appreciate that because me, my brothers, Barry, we all play from Latin Soul. So, and that was some of the funnest times we had in our life. So we definitely appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Just having Jamel out there, and then we came.
Yeah,
we had some good times.
Yeah.
Did I play with you on your first year when you coached days? I know I was like 6, 7 years old. I was real young.
I think you came you came in the same time as Kwaku, right?
No, I came before Kwaku. I was like 2 years before.
What year you
Kwaku.
started playing baseball, Barry?
I was like 7. I was like in the second grade.
You don't remember the year?
Nah, it was even 91, 92.
That's crazy. Because I probably ain't started playing till like 96, 97.
Wow.
Yeah, by then I was on my way to high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Barry ain't play his last year because his mom told him he either going to a senior trip or he got to play baseball. I would have been like, man, I'm playing baseball. I would have found a way to make it to the senior trip.
That's because I knew Uncle Eric wasn't coaching no more, and I didn't want to play with I had one bad year with Jesse, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll wait till I get to high school.
Yeah, I feel you.
Jesse was crazy.
Yeah, he was definitely.
He was on some other, he just wanted to do what he wanted to do. He didn't care.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But, I didn't even do no applause. I'm wilding. I forgot I got all these tools. But yeah, definitely. We're going to talk more about baseball. So what do you think will happen? What can we do in the black community to start getting more black people to play baseball?
You know what? I was going to ask you that very same question. When people talk to me, your grandmother, she's the one that introduced me to baseball. You know? And just like you blame me for making you a Knicks fan.
Yeah, let everybody know that's his fault, and I'll tell that story later.
Yeah.
You're a Colts fan, though. I don't think you could blame him for being a Colts fan, though.
The Colts? Oh, no. Yeah. I don't know.
Nobody know where that came from.
That was like right after he hit his head or something. I don't know.
It was.
Yeah, but your grandma, she made me a Mets fan. So, people say, why you like the Mets? So that's the team my mom used to take me to. When I was a little kid, she loved baseball, and she loved the Mets. And she used to take me to the games all the time. So I grew to love baseball, and I really learned the game of baseball. And that's why when people tell me, oh, baseball's so slow, I said, really, you ever watch a football game?
Yeah.
Yeah, football game will be on for 4 hours?
Mm-hmm.
4 hours. How much time are they actually playing football?
That's the truth.
Okay, you got commercials, timeouts. They got to go in the huddle. Yeah. They got to run a play. They play I think they said they play for on a 4-hour game, they're actually playing football maybe a half an hour.
That's crazy.
Baseball, you guys know because you played, every time they throw the ball, everybody got to do something.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that one kid that's like picking his nose or looking for butterflies. Something that's where the ball's gonna go. So. To me, it's strategy. You got to know that stuff, and plus, y'all both know how hard it is to hit a baseball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was extremely hard. I tried to hit a ball. I went to like a batting cage. Like my first 5 swings, I was swinging and missing clearly. Like, oh man.
I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of easy for me. The first day I touched the baseball, my first day I shot Black and Soul, I hit a home run and ran around all the bases. Ain't touched none of the bases. Had to run back around, but I hit a home run.
Well, it didn't come that natural for me. I had to work hard, and when I did, I got to it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It took me like 2 years to get to it.
Yeah, but you got to it.
Because I you know what it was? When Kwaku started playing, I ain't want him to be better than me. I ain't want him to be like, oh, I'm better than you. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, but Kwaku was nice.
He was.
Kwaku was
Shortstop.
Nice.
But, but he wasn't going to be better than me. It was no way he was going to be better than me playing. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to do, nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah.
Barry was good, but I remember the time I gunned him out. He remember that too. From the back catcher.
They ain't even count.
He tried to take a lead. I gunned him out at first base.
They ain't count.
I'm lying.
You ain't lying, but they ain't count. I was distracted.
Nah, that's my position. I love the back catching.
Yeah. I played everywhere.
Yeah, but to answer your question though, to me it is kind of puzzling. This really should be our game.
Yeah.
Why is not more of us playing it? I don't know. It's like maybe the instant gratification of like basketball. People see you, there's less people on the court. Baseball, unless the ball's hit to you when you're playing the field, nobody knows what you're doing. Yeah. Unless you actually watch the game. I say, look at it, give it a try. Look at how many guys sign like contracts out of high school. They get like a AAA contract, a single A contract out of high school. Where else can you do that? Go play pro ball at 17.
Mm-hmm. And from what I noticed, that a lot of their contracts are a lot bigger than the NBA and the
no
NFL
salary
contracts.
cap, right? No salary cap.
Yeah.
So you could make as much money as your talent.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
we gotta look into that. We gotta look into how we could get black kids to start playing more baseball.
Definitely, because I ain't gonna lie. When I used to play baseball, that used to be like the funnest time. But I ain't gonna lie, basketball destroyed everything for us. Because once you get to basketball, it's like you look at it like a more of a cooler sport when you get older. Everybody playing basketball, but baseball is actually more fun to me.
It is,
and I ain't had to use as much energy.
I like baseball because I sucked at basketball. I can play defense. I can play defense, grab a board, and I'm fouling. That's what I do. All day. Hard fouls, everything. That's what you need me for, and get technicals.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about basketball, what makes it so attractive to our neighborhoods is like all you need is a ball and a hoop. Boom, that's it. That's it. Yeah. You don't need gloves. You don't need a bat. Bases. You don't need you don't need all that open space. Look how much space a baseball diamond take up, right? You can fit like 4 basketball courts on that, right?
And then you need beyond the diamond.
Right.
The ball gonna travel.
Yeah,
you're gonna need somebody else to play with you.
Yeah. You can't unless you're Barry. You can't pitch the ball and hit it.
Yeah. It's hard being me sometimes. It's really hard.
I don't know how you do it, man.
I don't know neither.
But yeah, but when you walked in here, you said something about our top 5s in boxing.
Oh,
now we young guys, so we ain't get all the boxing that a lot of the older guys got. So we want to know who your top 5.
On the hot seat.
Who your top 5 boxers of all time?
All time?
All time.
Okay, I'm not saying that they was the best, but my favorite boxers of all time. Number 1, without even thinking about or even blinking, Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali. And I'm just talking about people I seen fight in person.
Yeah.
Okay? Muhammad Ali, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Marvin Hagler.
Okay. And these are like all guys. Okay. Let's see. I have to put Tyson in there.
Yeah.
Definitely because he was people used to lose fights to Tyson before he even threw a punch.
That's a fact.
He would come people later, they start wetting themselves and they say, "Oh man."
He grilling them.
Yeah.
Right. I would say, because he's underrated, I would have to say Tommy Hitman Hearns.
The Hitman, that's
Yeah,
full.
until he turned into the Get Hitman. And even though I did not particularly care for him that much, just on his skill level, I have to say Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray. And I'm Sugar Ray Leonard, not Robinson, because I never saw Sugar Ray Robinson fight, although I heard he was nice too.
Okay. So what it was like going to a Muhammad Ali fight? Cause
It was crazy.
yeah,
You
you remember the fight? Who he
I
fought?
was a kid. Let me tell you, I remember the fight because I was at the Garden. I was like, okay, I'm gonna age myself right now. It was he was fighting at the Garden, and I was a little kid, all the way up in the rafters, and he lost that fight. That was his first loss, and I cried all the way home.
Oh man.
I cried like, oh my
Who
goodness.
fought?
It was had to be Frazier. Had to be that first Frazier.
Muhammad Ali. Damn, that's a legendary fight.
Oh man.
Like, you was there?
Oh
That's
yeah,
crazy.
let me tell you. Here's the tie-in to that. In my basement right now, I have 2 boxing gloves, 2 Everlast original boxing gloves. One signed, the right hand signed by Ali, the left hand signed by Frazier.
Oh yeah, that's
Yo,
legendary.
Oh man.
Yep.
That's legendary right there.
Got them down there, and just some people say, "Well, can you authenticate? You know, is these authentic?
Authenticate?
Yeah, authenticated. Thank you.
Yeah.
I said, can you authenticate?" I said, "Well, these pictures of me standing next to them while they're signing, is that proof enough?"
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's up though. But
Boxing bells. Don't look at me like that. I'm happy I got buttons and shit.
man, that's crazy. So you cried. I know. I can imagine if you
cried.
felt like that. I can imagine a lot of people leaving that arena.
That was my hero. And my mom, she was like, "Well, you just got a big mouth. You just got a big mouth." And I'm like, "But he's my hero." They cheated.
That was his first loss? That wasn't his first loss? That was his
That's his
first
first loss.
Yeah, he witnessed Muhammad Ali's first loss.
Yeah, yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Oh man. That is.
And see, back then I know
loss? Oh,
boxing.
I know they couldn't believe.
Oh, just the fact that I was actually in the building was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause I was a little kid too. I mean, it was like I get to stay up late and watch my what?
Muhammad Ali. Just seeing Muhammad Ali. That's like, I want to see, like in boxing right now, who do you think, do you keep up with like boxing now?
A bit. I see, like I said, I saw Lomachenko on TV, of course. I saw him. The Charlo brothers, they're just entertaining to me. Who do I think is nice now? Man, because anybody could get beat today. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like all these guys. Like you look at Tyson Fury. You look at all these guys out there. Yeah, they may be on top now, but how long can they stay up there?
Right.
Till somebody comes along and beats them. So,
Yeah.
I try to keep up with that. I try to keep up with the MMA a little bit.
Yeah.
I tried to keep up with the wrestling with you, Barry, but I turned it on. I don't know who any of them people are.
I don't even know what's going on in wrestling no more.
Yeah, I can't tell you nothing about wrestling in the last 15, maybe 20 years. I don't know.
Yeah, wrestling. I watched it like a couple months ago. The last time I watched it, I was looking at it. I was smoking a blunt, and I looked. I was like, why the fuck am I watching this? And I turned it on. That was the last time I
I
watched
ain't
it.
watched that shit since they cheated The Rock. He wrestled Stone Cold.
Oh yeah, see, that's years ago. Cause
Cheated that nigga. I'm like, oh, nah, it's over. I ain't watching this shit.
It was crazy. Like during last year during the COVID times, they tried to do the wrestling shows with the monitors and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Try to act like those people are cheering for you. Those people are in there drinking a beer and saying what the. They don't care what's going on.
They used to ban people because people used to have shirts that say different things, like whatever, and they'll ban you from it because they'll have a shirt that says "Vote for Trump" or yeah, or whatever it was. It'll be whatever, and then they'll just block it.
yeah, I probably ain't watched wrestling since I was about 11. But I know you was in some
frying right now.
since I'm about 11, bro.
11. You didn't watch SmackDown and Raw? That's high school.
Nah, I never used to watch
He
Raw
lying.
like that.
He is lying.
Nah, high school,
lying.
bro. I've been started watching
You
wrestling
watch
before high school.
SmackDown on, what was that, Thursdays?
Yeah,
Nah, when I was in high school.
And Raw on Mondays?
Nah.
back when The Rock and all of them was
My
going
father used
crazy.
to tell me, yo, listen, why you want to watch men with tights on? So that's one
You
thing.
got a
And
point.
then once I found out it was fake, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather watch boxing. You feel me?
I understand.
And MMA is too dangerous for me. So,
Well, I know this one cat, God rest his soul, Eddie Reyes, the guy who takes credit for introducing me to my wife. He loved, you think Barry used to like, he loved wrestling. And I said, why would you pay to watch wrestling? He says, because they put the show on. It's going to be 4 hours. I know I'm going to see 4 hours of wrestling. You buy that Tyson fight,
it's over.
You're going to see 30
Go to
seconds.
the bathroom and it's over.
right? Really? So, right? I went to go get a beer and the fight was over. I said, okay, you got a point.
Yeah.
But going to live wrestling events is mad fun, especially if you drunk and you got like the UK fans out. Them motherfuckers, they a whole different kind of energy. The way they be chanting at soccer games and shit. I be too drunk to even pay attention to what's going on in the wrestling ring most of the time. Yeah, them UK fans is nuts, bro. Throwing shoes at each other, fighting and then hugging.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, when I did that first marathon in London, the guy hooked us up with a ticket. I had never seen a live soccer match. I don't even remember watching soccer. He gave me and a couple of people tickets to go see Arsenal, in North London, and I fell in love with soccer right on that spot because these people, like Barry said, people were going crazy. It was like NFL game on steroids.
Yeah, I saw that in Atlanta. Yeah, then they had their soccer games.
Yeah.
They packed the whole train.
Yeah.
Like they going to a basketball game, but worse.
Yeah.
Everybody got on soccer jerseys.
Yeah, and let you be from the different team. Like out here, you could go to Meadowlands and you could rock a Cowboys jersey. You might get into a little scuffle. Let you wear the other team over there, you getting killed.
No, you definitely fighting somebody after or during.
All day, you gonna have to fight all day.
It was like the old days, like when the Red Sox used to come to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. Now, if you go to Boston now,
New York,
if you go to Boston and you got on a Yankee hat, you're gonna get cursed out all day.
It's a problem.
Don't walk the streets like that.
Yankee hat, don't matter. Anything from New York, they don't like New York.
Yeah,
Boston.
Yeah, that's why they're losers.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I don't like nobody from Boston. No teams. Boston Celtics, any of them. I don't deal with them.
They said that Boston might get Damian Lillard if the Knicks don't get him.
They doing too much.
Yeah,
that's not what they not missing guard play.
They got rid of Kemba.
There's no way you're going to be able to have Jason Tatum and Damian Lillard with the ball.
That's what I heard. That's what
that might could work though.
They two closers.
Yeah, you gotta give Dame the ball.
Ball dominant.
Gotta give Dame the ball.
So how Tatum gonna finish growing?
Tatum gotta just score through the game. If we go like this, it's his time. Feel me?
Well, maybe it'll do like the Nets. They figure itself out. Yeah. Okay, this week you be hurt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's the only way it's gonna work for the Nets. Cause
next week I'll be hurt.
Turns being hurt. So it works out.
That disappointed me. But yeah, wasn't you was doing some type of fighting, some type of martial arts or something?
Besides boxing, you asked me when I started. When I was in high school, I did a couple of little amateur boxing matches. I've been training more recently Muay Thai, but I'm not going to get. Yeah, I'm not going to get a Muay Thai ring. Those people, you talk about crazy people.
Yeah.
Stand there. Ooh, you kick me, I'll kick you back. Oh, you kick me back, I'll kick you back.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you kick me in my leg, I'll kick you in the head.
Yeah, I know it's crazy, but that's what you train though. You training it.
Oh yeah, that's what I be practicing most of the time. I try to stay like a Barry level when I go to the gym, just hit the bag, kick the bag, do all sorts of things like that. But I'll spar every now and then, but get into the ring with somebody. Concussions are real.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, because I don't care if you hit me. If I'm sparring with you and you hit me too hard, I'm getting real. I might just try and bite you. It's gonna be a real fight.
Oh yeah, oh man,
that's dangerous.
Oh, it is, but it's fun. It's it teaches you it's it is a martial art, and it's like they say it's the oldest martial art, and it was actually first done by the army, the Thai army.
Okay, and what is called for the people that don't know?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Yeah, the art of 8 limbs. Because elbows are legal, knees are legal. You don't kick with your foot, you kick with your shin.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course punching. So, but no headbutts, no international objects as they call them in WWE.
No foreign objects.
Yeah. No.
Niggas kick palm trees and all that all day.
Oh yeah.
I seen a video of this little girl from, I don't know where she was from. She was brolic. She was punching a tree, chopping it down
I think
like.
that's fake. That's fake. That's fake. I know what you're talking about.
Whatever. That looked crazy. It looked
I know
real.
what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that was computerized.
Yeah, she broke the whole tree and it fell, right?
Yeah.
She was like 7. That was fake.
Yeah.
It looked real. It looked like Shorty was killing. But she was like 8 years old, but she looked like she been working out her whole life.
She must have punched that tree about 15 times till it fell. Snap.
Wow. Make you glad that you're not a tree, right?
Yeah. So, what I want to tell everybody the story of why I became a New York Knicks fan.
Okay.
It was the year that the Bulls and the Knicks played in the was that the conference finals?
Probably, yeah.
And everybody, all the kids, we was all they all wanted the Bulls to win. And the only person in the house wanted my Uncle Eric to win. I mean, the only one wanted the Knicks to win was my Uncle Eric. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna join it. I'm gonna like the Knicks because my Uncle Eric liking it because he was by himself.
Yeah, so you basically going for the underdog.
Yeah. So that's when I started liking the Knicks.
You didn't know you was gonna be an underdog for the rest of your life.
Yeah. We
My
didn't know
household
it
was
The
split.
Knicks, listen.
Yeah.
My pops love the Knicks, so I love the Knicks. The Knicks is the only team that ever made me cry in basketball history.
Facts.
Brooklyn
They
Nets made him cry this year.
1994 when they ain't win the
How you
championship.
not gonna root for them? They made you cry. Now you gotta get the joy.
No,
You
I
gotta
root
get
for
the
them,
joy
but I'm gonna
one
tell
day.
you why I root for the Brooklyn Nets now because KD did, and because ever since the Brooklyn Nets came to Brooklyn, I feel like they've been trying to get teams to win championships. I don't know what the Knicks is doing over there.
No, they.
It's management. Dolan is a
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna own the Knicks in what 5-6 years?
Good.
Like maybe like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And kick all the rest of them people
Yeah,
out.
we don't need.
Yeah.
let us have it.
We need to get James Dolan out of there.
Yeah,
man.
let the city have the Knicks.
Nah, the city ain't gonna have it. Barry gonna have it. Loyal family gonna have it. Yeah, fuck the city. It's us. We gonna have it.
Just don't do that ranked choice thing, you know. Oh, who y'all want on the team? Nah.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
No.
I ain't worrying about what nobody gotta say.
Good.
Thibodeau doing a good job though.
Yeah, I like that
Oh,
coach.
definitely.
I like this is the best coach I think they had since Mike Wilson. Even though he wasn't all that, but I like Mike
was
Wilson.
decent.
We
I
won
like
55 games with Mike
I
Wilson.
like Thibodeau. I think he the best coach. The rest of them guys between there, I don't know what they was thinking about.
Yeah, Derek Fisher,
Yo, James Dolan.
Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah,
Like, what?
Well, he should have went to Utah. I don't know what he was doing.
Why he here for?
Phil Jackson.
What he here for?
Damn. Yo, just think about all these losing era. We survived the Phil Jackson era.
It
We
was sent
survived.
to destroy us more.
Yeah. We survived the 90s era.
But let me ask
Jordan.
Let me ask you this though, Barry. You take over the team. You gonna let anybody other than your son named Isaiah into the building?
What you mean?
Isaiah Thomas.
Nah, he ruined us too.
Yeah, don't let him in the building, man.
He was coaching too.
He was coaching, and he
Get him outta
remember
here.
we had Jamal Crawford, and then that's when he started trading everybody. We got Tracy McGrady when he was 70, Penny Hardaway when he was
sat
92.
Was it Ezekiel sat Marbury?
Baron Davis.
Yeah.
Zeke sat Marbury.
We got Baron Davis
We
when
had
he
one
was
of the
hurt.
best guys.
Oh yeah, we got Baron Davis when he was 72 too.
Yeah, we got everybody when they 85.
Yeah, everybody was old. Rasheed Wallace, but when Rasheed Wallace came, he was giving buckets when he got in.
Yeah, that's what he do though. That's he always
Everybody
put up
come to
buckets.
the Knicks after they wash. Everybody. Or they leave us and become something. Look at Tim Hardaway Jr. This man 25 points all of a sudden.
I could just go through the list of players that was on the Knicks that be killing and doing stuff from
Nate
like
Robinson.
Danilo Gallinari, Nate Robinson, Jamal Crawford. Everybody played on the Knicks. Come to think about it, Trevor Ariza got drafted by the Knicks. Iman Shumpert, Who else got drafted to the Knicks? Because there's a list of them that played. Porzingis.
Yeah, they had
The Knicks,
some good
they
players,
had,
but we
they
always
got
trade them.
always for
nobody.
The mastermind is not good behind it. That's why.
No, he just think about business. He don't care about winning championships.
Yeah, that's why.
Because we still the
You
number
gotta
one
go.
ticket sold no matter how bad we are.
Exactly.
Everybody want to play at the Garden. It's the Mecca.
Yeah. Listen, when's the last time anyone of y'all was in the Garden for a Knicks game?
2019.
A couple years ago, we went.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Right
been going to
before
more
COVID.
I've been going to more Barclay games since because it's in Brooklyn. It's right there.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
tickets are a little cheaper.
Yeah. And I tell you, the last time I was in a Knicks game, I had $90 tickets. $90 tickets. And I was like maybe 4 rows from the top.
Yeah.
I was like, this
There's
is
no
crazy.
bad seats in the Garden, though.
Yeah, but man, no, those
Yes,
seats
it
was
is.
horrible, man. Those
Yes,
seats
it is. Ain't no bad seasons in the Barclay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
It's
but
bad
yeah,
seats because the Garden is big.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
done
the-
been next to the ceiling in the ball club. It's just me, then the ceiling is right.
Yeah. But I ain't been to the Knicks game in but maybe about 5-6 years.
I went to the Knicks game and they
Oh,
got
yeah, like
killed
2-3
by the
years
Kings.
Mm.
I was crying.
Mm.
Yeah,
They
it
was playing
sick.
OKC when we went Westbrook. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Durant was there too. What?
That was a Nets game.
That was the Nets. No, that wasn't.
That was in the Barclay.
No,
That was in, we
That
did
was
go
the
to the
Knicks
Garden.
game.
Yeah,
When we had the
Yeah, I think
champagne.
we paid like $100 for our
Yeah,
tickets.
we paid $100. Yeah,
Yeah, but that was a couple years ago though.
like 4 years, 3 years.
Man, all I know is that it was so. All right, so what do you think about the Knicks getting Damian Lillard? Do you think that'll help the team, or do you think that'll hurt? Like, should they go elsewhere, like getting a young Colin Sexton and building with what they got?
I think Dame would be great for the Knicks. It'd be terrible for him because that'd probably be like the signal to end of his career.
Yeah, it's just a bad tag for somebody. Like,
Yeah, it's like people like say, "Oh, you're going to the Knicks." Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
career
sorry. I'm
over.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Damn,
man.
you couldn't get a championship.
Yeah, it's like, well, at least you're gonna get some money.
Right.
That's about it.
But he paid already. He don't want no money. He want to win.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Well,
why
don't never believe that people don't want no money.
But it's like, if he go to the Knicks, he basically rebuilding again.
Yeah.
yeah, because they're gonna have to trade
ain't
a lot
nothing
to
wrong
get
with
him.
that. You see what Chris Paul just did? He in the championship.
But they didn't have to
They was
rebuild to get
solidified.
Chris Paul.
They just needed a piece, and he was
So
the
that's
piece.
maybe that's what Dame need to do. He need to go somewhere where he just added on a piece instead of, you know what I mean?
And that's why Boston will make more sense, even though I hate Boston. Boston will make way more sense than going to the Knicks because you got Tatum, you got Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you think they still gonna be there?
Man, if I was him, I'd go to LA.
Somebody has to go.
One of them, not Tatum, though.
I'd go to LA.
The Lakers or the Clippers.
The Lakers. Why would I go to the Clippers?
Why would you go to the
The
Lakers?
Clippers just lost to the Phoenix Suns. I never seen nobody lose to the Phoenix. Phoenix Suns ain't been in the championships in what, 92?
Charles Barkley.
Real talk. Why would I ever want to go to the Clippers?
Why would you go to the Lakers?
Cause they got you think LeBron?
It's
Listen,
over. Your king is wall.
that's not my king, but I'm just telling you this. Don't think LeBron ain't rehabilitating himself because he was hurt this year. He rehabilitating himself and Anthony Davis rehabilitating himself. If they got somebody like Lillard with energy that could play, they'd be all right.
LeBron couldn't even get around nobody, bro. He can't.
He's hurt. You don't understand the injured player.
Hurt or old?
Hurt.
Oh, okay.
Both.
He's not that old.
He just ain't. Got
He ain't that
snap
old in
no
real
more.
life, but in basketball years, that nigga's pushing about 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
that's
what he
true.
did, yeah. For what he did, because he put his body through a lot. So
Yeah.
I would say him. But definitely, though, I think Dame gonna make a run with the Lakers. That's why I would go if I was him.
Yeah, that'll be a good look.
Nah, he make more sense on the Clippers.
No, he ain't gonna win nothing on the Clippers.
He's gonna be the piece to make them win.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah, because they are missing a point
They
guard.
missing a closer.
Yeah.
When Kawhi Leonard, because Paul George is not a winner. He's just good at basketball.
Yeah,
But when it comes to winning, and he can't do it.
I agree with that.
So who you think gonna win the finals this year?
Oh, I don't even care.
Yeah, I
Basketball,
feel you. I haven't watched.
as far as I'm concerned, basketball is over.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
When Brooklyn lost, I lost. I'm out of here.
You should be
Knicks
used to
lost,
that.
I lost.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a fact. Nah, I was out of it when the Knicks lost like that. When they was down 2-1, and then I seen like half of that third game. I was like, yeah, it's a wrap. We done.
The crazy part about the Nets losing is I was supposed to be more hurt. But since I've been a Knicks fan all my life, It came natural, just like you know what? I'm used to it. I mean, we can't win in basketball.
What if Trae Young beat the Bucks?
That could happen. Ain't Giannis hurt?
Yeah.
He hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt the other day.
Trae Young was hurt and didn't play the other game.
That's how you
And
know.
then Giannis got hurt the game that Trae Young didn't play.
How he can't get hurt while we play Brooklyn? He want to wait till Brooklyn and ran him down, and he come to ATL and get hurt.
It's set up for Chris Paul to win it.
Well, I hope so. He deserves it.
All right, so let's talk about football. Who do you think gonna win the Super Bowl this year? The Colts.
The Colts.
The Colts.
Yeah, right.
The Colts still got a team.
The Colts.
The Colts.
Football really a sport. Like anybody really could win any year. It's like barely back to back. It's like anybody winning back.
Unless you the Patriots, but no more Tom Brady.
Yeah,
So
Tom Brady's
So,
on
but
the
they got
Bucks.
the same exact team on the Bucks. They didn't lose anybody at all.
Yeah, but you know what? Somebody got. I hate to say it. Hate to be the hater in the room, but somebody got to put a stop to Tom Brady. You got to stop
yeah,
this.
I'm with
You
that.
got to stop this madness once and for all.
You know who's gonna be? Carson Wentz.
who?
Colts.
The Giants.
Carson
The
Wentz.
Giants
Who?
the only
What?
one who can stop him.
The Giants, man, the Giants is trash.
You know,
Who y'all
one that can
quarterback?
Stop him? I don't know. I don't know.
My favorite quarterback of all times is Eli Manning. So I don't care about nobody else.
Eli Manning was a bum.
Listen, he gave us 2
That's the
rings.
Tom Brady stopper.
Yeah, he gave us 2 rings. There's nothing he could do wrong.
And
He gave you 2 rings
So who you
and
like?
what?
You like Peyton Manning,
The
right?
greatest quarterback ever.
You like Peyton Manning?
Yes.
How many rings he got?
2.
All right.
the little brother got just as much, and he's not even nowhere near mentioned on the.
But let's talk about
Yeah.
all the other records that Peyton Manning got.
Yeah, he the man.
Listen, I don't care what
Eli's trash.
I don't care what Peyton
He
did.
just
Eli
had a
brought 2
great
to New
defense.
York Giants.
Paying the Tom.
Eli.
Eli.
Thank you.
Eli.
Eli's a bum.
Because he beat Brady
Twice.
And
Who else could
led
do
the
it?
league with the most interceptions at the end of his
Mahomes
career.
couldn't even do it. And he's supposed to be the man.
Yeah,
And the
100
young Mahomes couldn't do it.
what? Nah, that Tampa Bay defense, they was just destined to win. And whatchamacallit, they whole offensive line was hurt. Kansas
listen,
City whole offensive
They
line.
said that who gonna win the Super Bowl this year? Giants. You heard?
Giants ain't.
And who gonna win a chip
The
next
Giants
year?
will
The Knicks.
never win another Super Bowl in my lifetime. Ever.
'Cause
You
Eli
can't even
not there.
guarantee that.
I can definitely guarantee that.
Well, you heard what the NFL is planning on doing to make sure that there's a neutral field, that the neutral field for all the rest of the Super Bowl for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
You're gonna play them all in Indianapolis.
Why? 'Cause they never making it.
Yeah.
Watch. I'm telling y'all, last year Phillip Rivers is a bum. We all know that.
Yes.
And he shouldn't have never came to the team. Carson Wentz, if he had an offensive line in Philly, the one year that he did have a half of our offensive line, he was going to win MVP. The Colts got top 5 offensive line in the league.
Carson Wentz.
We winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Carson Wentz, he getting back with Frank Wright. Because Frank Wright, after he won the Super Bowl, he left to the Colts. It's a marriage match made in heaven. Watch. I'm telling y'all. Y'all hear it here first.
Well, okay, here you hear this. Here, I bet you, Carson Wentz will be out of the NFL within the next 3 years.
But he go,
The crazy part is I never even heard of him.
the Philly quarterback.
Yeah,
I watch my teams and that's it. I don't really be in the other teams. I barely watch I watch only the playoffs anyway. I don't get into football in the regular season.
Yeah, just know that the
I ain't
Colts
watched
is winning.
football since Kaepernick.
wow.
Fuck the NFL.
That's deep. That's deep.
I'm going to say something, and a lot of people ain't going to like this. Kaepernick wasn't even that good. I respect that he did. I respect everything that he
This is
did.
what we not gonna do.
I really
Let the
respect
black
all that.
man
But-
live on. This is what we not gonna do.
I don't know if I'd have wanted that man on my team.
How?
Well, I tell you,
At that time,
He was
and then
good.
now he's
Already
been out
been
the
in the
league.
chip.
Now he's been out the league too long. So now it's like
It's just a myth now.
Before-
Nobody want to see him no more.
But my quarterback was Peyton Manning. Know what I mean? I wouldn't even took him over Eli, to be honest with you. Kaepernick.
He was better than Eli. Sorry to burst your bubble.
For like 2 years, he was good when he had Jim Harbaugh, but after that, he wasn't looking that good.
One of the greatest celebrations ever.
I'm just saying. I'm calling. Hey. I'm just saying. After Jim Harbaugh left, he wasn't the same quarterback, and that was clear. But I do respect what he did, and I feel like they shouldn't have blackballed him because he was better than a lot of other quarterbacks.
Like Carson Wentz.
Most of them.
Nah, not that.
Most of them.
Not most.
At that time, when he got kicked out the league, he was better than.
All right, what year was that? That was around 2013,
Only the superstars
2014.
was better than Kaepernick at that time.
That year we had, like the Jaguars could have took him, a team like that, because they ain't never had a quarterback. The Redskins could have used him, but he was very limited on how many teams would have took him.
Not by talent, because he was better than half the league.
I don't know.
How many teams in the NFL?
I was never really
how
a
many teams
Kaepernick
in the NFL
fan like
and how
that.
many quarterbacks you know?
32.
And you only could name probably 10.
From that year? Nah. If I could think, if you give me time, I could probably name every quarterback that year. 2014, we had Peyton Manning. That was the year he got hurt. The Patriots had Tom Brady. The Jets had nobody. They had Geno Smith. The Giants had
him.
Eli.
Better than Geno
yeah, he's definitely better than Geno.
Giants had Eli, better than him.
Not at that time. That was right after he won the Super Bowl.
Better than him.
But you would have took him over Kaepernick right after Eli won the Super Bowl? Nah.
It ain't like we was looking for the trade Eli, but he was skillfully. He was better. Go ahead.
But he wouldn't have made it on the Giants, and he wouldn't have been a good fit. Pittsburgh had Roethlisberger.
The Browns had.
The Cowboys had Romo.
He could have played in the Browns, but you still all right. That's only two teams out of 10 teams that
he better than Romo.
Better than Romo.
The Cowboys wasn't giving up Romo, and he wouldn't have been a good fit with that
Still
team
better
at
than
that time.
Next.
Phillip Rivers was on San Diego.
Oh, he's better than
He's
Phillip
better
Rivers
than-
by far. Phillip Rivers
Who's on the Bills?
at that time.
Don't matter. Better than him.
Tyrod Taylor.
Better than him.
Tyrod Taylor was a beast that year. Tyrod Taylor was killing it that year. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have took him over Cap. I don't know. I don't know.
Now I gotta look at Cap.
Let's Cap. I'm telling you, whatever year that was that they lost the Super Bowl, and then the next year I think Jim Harbaugh left. After that, his stats wasn't that good. It's just it is what it is, and I respect him for what he did, but
He wasn't that good, basically.
nah, he was good. He was good. He was good. He was really good.
No, he was definitely good enough to make a team.
He was definitely good enough to make a team, but I'm just talking about from my perspective. There's a handful of teams that he could have went to that would have even been a good fit for him.
Kaepernick still holds the NFL record
For most rushing yards from a quarterback?
By a quarterback in a single game, 181 yards. He wasn't better than him. And that was when he got kicked out the league.
That was 2014.
NFL record for most rushing yards by a quarterback in a single postseason.
I'm not saying that Kaepernick wasn't a good player. I'm just saying, no, that was 2015
Who y'all
that
think
he
the
got
best
blackballed.
quarterback right now?
The best quarterback in the league right now?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes.
I like Lamar Jackson better.
Nah.
No,
I just think he had a funny year. I think next year he gonna come back and
No,
do what
he
gotta
ain't.
do.
He done.
You think so?
They figured him out. Once the NFL figure you out,
It's over.
yeah.
Yeah, they still ain't figure out Mahomes. The only reason why they lost that game was because, like Barry said, he had no front line.
Yeah.
They snapped the ball and just went and sat down someplace.
You know who his offensive line was? Us five sitting right here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is definitely the best quarterback. It's not even close. Lamar Jackson.
So he's better than Tom Brady?
Tom Brady. What's wrong with yo?
Mahomes ain't better
Nah,
than
to go
Tom
down to
Brady.
history, even though I'm not a Tom Brady fan, I don't really like Tom Brady. History, Tom Brady, number
Until
one
he
quarterback.
get out the league, he's the best. So stop trying to put people
Tom
over
Brady
him.
is not even better than overrated Aaron Rodgers.
You crazy. You crazy. I'm not even gonna let you say that.
Tom Brady,
I'ma
right now, if you was
How many rings Aaron Rodgers got?
he got one, but I'm not saying that. Career wise, yes, Tom Brady was a better career. But right now, if you was to have a team Would you put Tom Brady over Aaron Rodgers? Hell no.
But
Yo, bro, the
this
Buccaneers just won a championship.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah,
this
like,
is
he
where
forgot that shit, so.
this is where you lose me with Tom Brady, right? Okay, you play in Seattle. You got a player in your backfield named Beast Mode. You got the ball on the 1 yard line.
Give him the ball.
And say, oh, let's throw it.
Not Tom Brady.
That was a black ball.
And then what?
That wasn't Tom Brady.
Yeah, but who got the MVP?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady got the MVP.
Yeah, they should have given it to Pete Carroll.
Yeah. Pete Carroll.
That's a fact.
That was
Yo,
the
you know
dumbest
how
play I
much
ever
money
seen.
I won off that one interception that saved that game?
Oh, you betted against the Seahawks?
I bet it for the Giants.
No, that wasn't the Giants and the Seahawks.
I mean, yeah. I bet it for the
Patriots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never. Why would you ever bet against Tom Brady unless they playing the Giants?
First of all, the Eagles beat them, so that NFC East teams beat them. Let's just keep it like that.
Oh, because you don't want the black man to get the MVP. You'd rather throw the whole Super Bowl away. Yo, that's crazy.
That is. Yeah, that was nuts. That might have been the dumbest call in the history of the Super Bowl.
Russell Wilson will never win nothing ever. He's gonna be cursed.
He already won.
Huh?
He won before that, or the year before that.
He will never win again ever. Since Beast Mode.
He's still a good quarterback, though. You can't take nothing from him.
Good is not
'Cause
enough.
he get busy.
He just
I
played.
don't
that.
like him, but he get busy. Ever since that, I was a Seahawks fan, so ever since, I wasn't a Seahawks fan, but the Giants wasn't in it, so I was going for the Seahawks. And I just feel like ever since that play, I never really liked him again.
Yeah.
Plus all the stuff he got going on with Future and they made, I don't like his character either. You feel me?
I don't know nothing about that, but all I say, if you look at Tom Brady, you look at Russell Wilson, I say Russell Wilson, he got the better wife, so he wins.
Yeah.
They patent him.
That's it.
They patent him to be the best.
Yeah, he got the better wife, so.
But let me ask you a question. Even though Pete Carroll calls a play, right? You're the quarterback. You play football. You are expert at what you do.
No, you can't do that.
What?
A coach
Get
paid.
What about you?
You get paid to listen to the coach.
I mean, it depends on who the quarterback is. Like,
Everybody can't be
No,
Peyton
saying
Manning.
you're the quarterback.
Peyton Manning could do that. He could say,
or Tom Brady.
He could just say, yeah, nah, hell with you, man. I'm gonna do this play.
Yeah.
He could do that. Tom Brady could do that.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. He could say, yeah, you guys go over on the side over there. I got this.
You can't do that.
When you Russell Wilson now, you just whatever they tell you to do. You
Cause
No, I'm saying
now,
if it was you, like
no,
you're
you can't
the,
do that.
you're
I'm gonna tell you
Russell
why.
Wilson.
I'm gonna tell you why.
not?
Because if you fumble that play, you lost the job.
That's a fact.
There's some things you got to risk for bigger
No,
rewards.
you don't. He's still on that team.
He threw an interception for the Super Bowl.
And he's still a quarterback for that team.
He's gonna be a quarterback regardless.
No, that's not true. His contract is up.
Russell Wilson is good enough to be a quarterback on any NFL
let
team.
me tell you, would have been much more likely. They called a play. Marshawn says, no. As soon as they snap the ball, he run in there, take it away from him.
Marshawn could have did that.
He could have done that. Marshawn take the ball, knock over about 5-6 people, spike it, game over.
But I just don't.
And don't go to the interview after because the play wasn't called for him.
It ain't take rocket scientists for that play. That just was.
That was
play.
pure hate.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was pure hate.
Yeah, and Tom Brady, he ain't the greatest quarterback. Rings don't make him the greatest quarterback because he never. The only game that did he ever score on or for a winning? No, when they beat the Falcons, that was the only time he scored on the winning play. Every other game. The first Super Bowl, the first 3 Super Bowls, Adam Vinatieri won it for them. The one against Philly, that was a blowout. The 5th one, who was that from? That was when they came back against Atlanta.
Yeah, they choked.
Yeah.
They just choked.
Atlanta should have won that one.
They just choked.
And then he got the 3 losses.
28.
That was crazy. I don't know how that happened.
In the 4th quarter.
I was at work. We was watching the game.
I won money off that too.
I went home.
I won money off that too. I don't bet against Tom Brady, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't bet against Mayweather.
If he in a race to win, not betting against him.
He lost 3 times, so people bet against him and won 3 times.
Yeah, I was smart. I'm a Giants fan, so if you think about my ratio, of course I'm going to bet against him because he's playing against us. So I won those 2, but other than that, I'm betting on him. So,
I hate Tom Brady. I never liked Tom Brady. He'll never get the credit that he was the greatest quarterback that I ever seen because he is nowhere near better than Peyton Manning as far as it goes, his skill and everything. He's better than him. Peyton Manning was the man from the rip.
I hated Michael Jordan. They hated the Lakers. You hate whoever wins.
I hated Shaq and Kobe.
Nah, but football is more. But here go basketball. You could do that, even though basketball is definitely a team sport. But you know who the man is. Football is a team sport. You could be the greatest quarterback ever and have a shitty defense and can't win nothing. Look at like Dan Marino.
Yeah, football set up. So if your team's successful, 9 times out of 10, your quarterback.
And most of them years that Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, their defense was incredible.
This is true. Their defense won a lot of games for them.
A lot of games.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing about Tom Brady. Y'all niggas just sit in that pocket for like 10 minutes, and y'all niggas just do what they do.
You know why, right? He take his whole line out to eat. They live with him for a month. Yep. He buy all them Rolexes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
gonna die for him.
Yeah, they gonna die for him. The waiter can't even come bring his plate high enough. Hold on, let me check that. Hold on. Word of mother.
Oh man.
The GOAT though, you gotta give it to him.
Yeah, but he is not better than Peyton Manning. I wouldn't even say he better than Drew Brees statistically. Even though Drew Brees, I'm kind of on the fence with him.
You just don't like Peyton Manning.
So if Tom Brady win a chip this year again, Peyton Manning still better?
Of course.
You just a bias. Yeah. You just a bias.
Of course.
Because he outringed them by far.
Peyton Manning is the greatest quarterback that I ever seen quarterback a game in my life.
After Tom Brady.
Eli Manning is a bum. Bum.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I got a question. When y'all gonna start realizing that Eli Manning was a bum?
Well, Eli just retired, so to me, he's
how you have 2 good seasons in a whole 16-year career? 2 good seasons.
And what did they do? Those weren't good seasons. Those were great seasons.
This motherfucker went to the playoffs 5 times out of 16 times.
And we beat an undefeated team.
What?
He doing all this chatting. Big Brother got so much stats and so much a Hall of Fame legend. They got the same amount of rings.
So what? The Giants had a better team in them 2 years.
Come on.
The Giants defense that year that they won the Super Bowl, their defense was
y'all know what's so
unstoppable.
crazy? This is the first and only Colts fan I ever met in my whole life.
Nah, it's a lot of us.
No, I just never met one. I don't know not one.
You're the only one ever. In Brooklyn especially. I don't know no Colts fan.
It's mad Colts fan. They got a Colts bar out here.
I done heard 49ers, Cowboys,
Green
Colts.
Bay.
Right. Where did that come from?
Hold on.
He got to explain the origin of being a Colts fan.
Yeah. And Barry, you got to look at we got Cowboys fans in our family, and you know what a bunch of losers the Cowboys are.
Listen,
Cowgirls. We don't even call them Cowboys.
This story.
And in our division, we don't like those.
It's all every team that I like. Anything that I like about sports is because of him.
Wait, I ain't got nothing to do with the Colts.
Yes, you do.
You about to explain it now?
Let's go.
I was like in the 5th, 6th grade, and I was like, Uncle Eric, what train we got to take to go to the Giants game? You was like, you're going to have a car to get there. And then after that, I was like, wait, where they play? You was like, they play in New Jersey. And then once you told me that, I was like, I'll never be a Giants fan because they frauds. They frauds.
Okay, so what made you a Colts fan? That didn't answer the question.
That year they had a little run in the playoffs. They was the underdogs. And they lost to the Patriots, and the Patriots went to the Super Bowl, and the Patriots lost. They got killed that year. And that's what started with me. They lost to, what was it? No. This was way back in day, 96. Was it the Packers that killed them? It was either the Packers or the 49ers that destroyed them in the Super Bowl. I think it was Brett Favre it was the Packers. And that's why I became a Colts fan.
Well, Young. That was the quarterback for the Niners, right?
Yeah.
Steve Young.
Well, I'm staying out of this conversation because Barry knows who my team is, and we ain't got much to You see, he's laughing over
What team, Barry?
He's laughing.
The Raiders.
You the Raiders? Or you like the silver and black?
You gotta understand, I've been a Raiders fan since I was knee high.
So how you felt when they moved to Oak? What they moved to?
To Las Vegas. I cried about. Well, you know what? That kind of fits them. You know. You figure after the game they go out and get some hookers and some drugs and go in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Bring back the '70s feel of the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, exactly. So people in there gambling. Trying to get close to the team. And who's hurt on the team? So that kind of fits in with the MO. But I've always been a Raiders fan. Always, even they've had some ugly teams. They drafted, what was that guy? That quarterback they drafted #1 overall.
Jamarcus Russell.
Yes. Oh my God. Talk about Kaepernick is better than him.
That's a fact.
Tim Tebow, he better than Tim Tebow.
Everybody's better than Tim Tebow. See, now y'all naming people that shouldn't even have been in the league.
What's my guy name?
Johnny Manziel. We talking about people that shouldn't even been in the league. Yeah. Nah, Johnny Manziel was if he could have left
I liked him.
If he couldn't leave the liquor and the holes alone.
Yeah, see, he could have been a Raider.
I don't think Derek Carr fit. What you think about Derek Carr? Do you like him as the Raiders quarterback?
I did, but last year he ain't shown me nothing really.
Yeah.
I mean, the year before he was good. He looked the part and everything like that. But recently, I don't know. Well, he was hurt, and then he came back. When he came back, he wasn't the same person. He was like, it was like Tommy John after having Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't his brother play for the bum ass Giants? Didn't get drafted by the Giants. David Carr, Derek Carr. I think that was his name.
I don't know.
He definitely played on them sorry ass Giants.
That's on the Patriots now.
Cam Newton.
What y'all think about Cam?
Nah, he ain't in no more.
Looking like a decline.
Because he shouldn't have went to the Patriots. That wasn't a fit for him.
Yeah.
Should have went to the Colts.
Thirsty for a comeback.
Giants.
And now you and Tom Brady. Everything you do, you being compared to Tom Brady is just not a good look.
Yeah, he should have went to the Colts. That's where he should have went.
Don't the Giants still got Saquon?
He's out of here. New York messed up everything. He's leaving us.
He's supposed to be coming back.
He's leaving us.
I think we're gonna keep him.
I think they're gonna keep
him. He is gonna leave us.
He gonna retire after a couple years.
Superstar running back with nothing. It's just him.
He gonna be Barry Sanders.
He had Odell. They did some New York Knickerbocker move.
They did. They were moving like the Knicks.
Yeah.
Getting rid of Odell.
Crazy.
For what?
Crazy. For nothing.
Nothing. We
ain't get nothing. Ain't even get a first round draft pick. That's crazy.
Bro. That's hurt being a New York fan most of the time, bro.
Yeah, we got it bad, but if you still a New York fan after all these years, that just means you're a loyal person, bro.
That's true.
You gotta be loyal to stay with them. They done put us through some rocky times.
Let me ask you all guys.
Asked me, nigga, you been with the Knicks for all these years. You cheat on me. You don't cheat on your barber either. You more loyal to your barber and the Knicks than me.
So do y'all think that New York basketball is cursed?
To an extent, yes.
Yeah,
I can't call it.
But let me ask y'all this. Okay, now the NCAA changed the rules up so like college players could get paid.
I love that idea.
Pay for your likeness.
And I think that they should go
things.
back and all of them penalties that they gave players that was getting paid or what. I think at the end of the day, once you're in college, you're not in high school no more. You're not a kid no more. You're making all these monies for these universities. Why not make some money for yourself?
See what James Winston went through?
A lot of these kids.
Yeah.
They put him on a summer jam screen.
Then they try to say LeBron took some money before or took something.
Everybody, Zion, everybody.
Yeah, from like boosters and. But that comes with the game. And then you expect these kids to do all this, go to school, get good grades, come play basketball, but don't put no money in their pocket.
Right.
They eating ramen noodles and they scraping, trying to figure out what they're going to eat.
Look at the little kid. What's his name? Mikey?
Oh, yeah.
15 years old. He has a Cartier, Rolly, bust down, Porsche.
Yeah.
15. They know he going.
That dude but he a beast, though.
He's a beast.
He is a beast.
They've been talking about him for 10 years. He only 15.
Yeah, he coming I'm drafting him in the first round when I become the owner.
Okay.
I gotta become the owner before he get to the league.
And you gotta go get all three Ball brothers.
That's a fact. I'm bringing LeVar.
But what you gonna do with your daddy?
Nah, he coming too.
Yeah.
LeVar Ball might be my favorite father in the world besides myself and my
He
family.
one of, I ain't gonna lie. He one of.
Yeah, anybody that ride for their
Him,
children that hard,
Kobe.
you gotta respect them.
Him, Kobe.
Yeah, definitely.
They doing it.
Cause you just think about like how hard he going for his own kids. He telling everybody, he telling the whole world, "Oh, my kids are the greatest you ever seen." Like,
And
why
they were coming
fault
in
him
right
for that?
before- Yeah.
Even I think I don't even care about his approach, to be honest with you. I think it's entertaining and funny, but like I like him.
Yeah, if he been like that though his whole life before he got to the screen, then why not?
For real. He just being who he is and he making the best out of his opportunities. His sneakers was trash, but it's
Don't
all
even
good.
Make them shits no more.
Oh, what, the BBB?
Oh my God.
But I heard the person that they had in charge of it was robbing them.
Yeah,
What, the sneakers?
Oh, yeah, the guy
Yeah.
that they had,
So
they
that
fired
had
him.
yeah,
So
Like
is it
The
same-
whole brand, he was robbing them.
yeah. That's why they just canceled the whole brand.
But Lonzo signed with Nike or somebody, right? Lonzo signed with somebody else.
Lonzo was like,
playing
I ain't
with them.
feeling that.
Yeah. Huh? He not signed with
He wasn't
BBB no
playing.
more?
Nah, he was the first one to leave.
Yeah, because
Lonzo,
But you know what? As far as that's never going to happen. I mean, look at all the ball players that tried to like buck the system and come up with their own shoe. Look at Marbury.
Nah, Marbury's successful.
Marbury's successful.
Yeah, because his smooth shoes so
shit was
cheap.
$1.
And they sold a lot in China.
His
Oh,
sneaker
yeah.
was $1.
Okay.
They got statues. He's immortal out there.
Yeah, but how many people you saw in Brooklyn wearing them?
Nah, I never saw nobody with
See,
them.
that's our problem.
I did.
now.
Yo, bro, honestly, I'm be honest.
We
and this
don't
is real
count.
talk. I never seen a single soul with a pair of Starberries on.
I
I
did.
never seen them.
I
we
seen
don't
somody
count.
balling in
We
them.
don't count because he's a black brother that's successful off China. China is more populated than everything in the world. So when we talk about little old Brooklyn, and none of us bought them, and so we don't think they successful because none of us bought them.
But you know what's crazy
They
about
sold
China? Sebastian Telfair turned down a $17 million contract to go to China to take $2 million to play for OKC Thunder.
And they got rid of him the same
Yeah.
season.
And he, so I'm like, that's crazy.
Yo, Sebastian Telfair, when he was playing high school ball, I ain't never seen nobody run down the court that fast and dribble in my life.
Yeah, he's
Ever. Like, I used to see him just three, it looked like two, you count the two, he done scored a layup real quick, crossed somebody over and scored the layup or passed it to somebody. I never seen nobody as fast as him on the court.
Myself, besides myself, but yeah. Russell
crazy.
Westbrook.
He was faster than Westbrook at that time. I don't know. I seen him in real life. Like, seeing that in real life, that was different.
Yeah.
I think he dropped like 70 on my school.
Word for Transit?
Yeah, he dropped
Oh,
like.
that don't count. Transit was never really that good anyway.
So what? And Gary, remember Gary
Yo, Buzz,
Forbes?
you play high school ball. Y'all ever had a problem with Transit?
I smoked transit. That little ass jam.
They
I
good
used
for
to love
base.
playing
They
against
was good for baseball, not basketball.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Yeah, that was
even. They shouldn't
baseball
even been in the 8th
Just like
division.
my school, boys and girls. We
They was
good
in
for
the A
basketball,
division
not
because of the
baseball.
baseball team.
We was terrible with
They
baseball.
should have never been in the 8th division.
Yeah.
My son Will Smith dropped 25 on Canarsie, even though we lost by like 30.
What year was this?
Like my freshman year,
What year?
98.
Oh, I wasn't even in school yet. I was the little GIs.
But before we wrap this up, Uncle E, we want to know like anything else you want to say to the people before we get up out of here.
Well, I just want to, thank you for like inviting me to come through. I put all my group on standby. I told them this was going to be live, and then found out it's not live. So I got a whole bunch of people that I was supposed to be training tonight. That there's like they're looking around trying to find us on
YouTube.
No, iHeart.
iHeart?
Yeah, they're looking on iHeart right now, and they're saying, "What the hell?"
It'll be up tomorrow. It'll be available for everybody tomorrow. I gotta promote that on Instagram. We're gonna put out 2 episodes tomorrow. We're gonna have this episode. No, I'm gonna put out 1 episode tomorrow and then put out the other episode on the 4th of July.
Yeah, I guess this one will come on the 4th of July.
Yeah, this one come out on
This
the
one,
4th of July.
Right. Okay, good. I'll tell them to look out then. Because, they definitely going to be pissed at me.
So we want to thank you for coming through, man. We appreciate you.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Definitely Definitely appreciate your experiences.
Thank you again for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely. But we want to shout out to our sponsors, Frontline Millionaires. Get your Frontline Millionaires gear at www.frontlinemillionaires.shop.
Also sponsored by I'm Different and It's Okay by Stephanie_Kia 684 on Instagram. Just click the link in the bio.
All right. Thanks, Uncle E, man. Anytime you got anything you want to promote or you got anything going on, you could just come down and talk to us and we'll help you promote it. You know what I mean?
Thank you again. And if you wake at 8:30 in the morning, come around to Prospect Park. We're doing a 5K. I'm gonna go. What I plan on doing is I'll do the race and then I'll come back and get Barry and help him finish the race. Because I got to do. I'm sorry, Barry. I got to get a good time. There's too many doubters out there thinking I can't run no more.
I'm gonna keep up with you. I'm gonna try.
I might have to.
So AJ, you
got like a jersey or a suit to wear?
No, man. I got I'll throw some bum ass New Balance on and just go out there and run like I stole something. He's gonna keep up with me. So AJ, you're gonna be doing a show by yourself for a while.
Okay, cool. It's all good.
I'm not no slouch.
I'll hold it down till you come back.
I can keep up.
Okay.
I hope.
We definitely appreciate you for coming.
Thank you.
Definitely want to tell everybody before we be out that a wise man knows that he knows nothing at all. Keep learning. Lessons are taught every day. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.